What's up? I'm Logan Mills. Welcome back to another video. We're out here on the lake today. It's late in the afternoon, one of my favorite times to fish. We don't have too long. We might have 3 hours, 4 hours. So we came out here today, catch some fish, and me and my dad are gonna do a competition today. Well, 2 competitions actually. One is gonna be who can catch the most fish, and one is gonna be who can catch the biggest fish. I'm gonna do a bit of graphing today. I'm already seeing, it looks like there's one fish down there already, right there. Maybe it's kind of hard to see because I think that's grass. And there's some rocks, as you can tell, but I'm not gonna, I'll turn the camera off while we're doing that because it does get kind of boring sometimes. So we're gonna graph a few spots, find some fish, and when we do find them, we're gonna fish for them. We don't have much time today, so we're gonna be moving, finding fish, trying to catch fish. Let's get into it. So we pulled up to our first spot. We just got done graphing. We found 4 bass sitting on like a little hole. There's a huge gar right there on my line. Man, that's a big gar. But what's cool is there's tons of bait balls everywhere. Man, he's coming right up to the boat right there. I don't know if you can see him. Like right up to the boat. Let's see if he'll. Man, that's crazy. It's pretty cool. I didn't see that fall. But there's tons of bait balls everywhere. You can see them all across the top of the water. The only thing is there's no there's no bass. There's nothing blowing up on them. They're not even striper. I've seen one fish at the top of the water, but I think a big part that would help is if there was wind as well, which we are definitely lacking today. It's a little warm, but I'm gonna try and see if we can find these bass. Looking for some bigger ones, because that's what those 4 fish, they look bigger, that's what we want. I mean, I enjoy catching smaller fish, but I enjoy catching bigger ones even more. So first spot was a bust. We saw some fish, and there's a ton of shad and whatnot around here, but only fish I've really seen out here, gar. I've already lost some lures too, getting hung up. It's aggravating sometimes. What in the world? Whoa, man, I just hit the spot lock button. But we're getting ready to move, I think. Yeah, I spent, let's see, was it 7:13? We spent a good bit, probably 30 minutes here and nothing. We don't have much longer, so get ready and move, and then see it. Dang, I almost fell in the water again. I guess we'll catch y'all at the next spot. So spot number 2 was a bust as well. Just tons and tons of gar all over the place, just hitting the top of the water, and just like lines of shad, but no bass. We saw a school of fish on the fish finder, but just haven't found any bass yet. They may have been gar, but it's weird because gar don't eat shad, they eat plankton. So it's like, why are they here? I don't know, it's just a lot. Trying to figure them out, and it's hot. But once that sun goes down, I think we'll be able to have a better chance of catching fish. But we just gotta find fish that want to bite. Alrighty, so we moved to our 3rd spot of evening, just because we went up shallow, because offshore fish right there hadn't produced. So we moved up shallow to this really nice pocket. I like, there's a lot of structure. Sitting here tying on my lure. Hopefully there'll be some fish in here, because I really want to catch some fish. I guess if we don't catch any fish, you won't see this video though, so. But it's a nice sunset. Beautiful out here tonight. Even if we don't catch anything, it's still cool to come out here and get to see how beautiful nature is. Just wish I could be holding some fish too. That'd be nice. But that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy being out here. even if you're not catching fish. No? I'm getting you lost your worm.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's
all day long.
Look at the belly on that thing. Holy moly.
Thank you, net man. Told you. You caught it, I caught it. We were catching fish here, so we finally did. So that's number 1.
Dang, that is a fat fish. Holy moly. That sucker's been eating good.
So we'll get him weighed for the competition. Get him back down there. Man, that felt good to catch a fish. Finally. Been out here. I don't know if you can see that. It's 2 and a 3, 2-3. And get this guy back in the water. That's number 1 for me. Thank you, Jesus. Go home, buddy. So cool.
Sorry about your rod.
What happened? Oh,
I forgot the net was in my box. I was sitting there like, I don't know if mine's bigger than 2. No.
need the net or no? Dang it, I can't get the net. There we go. Give me a net in there.
Oh man, this fighting crazy. Holy moly, ain't even that big.
Netting him or no?
Yeah, just to be safe.
I'm gonna net that little guy, huh?
My bad. Oh no. Okay.
What?
Oh. Yeah. Alright, well, man, that's another fat fish, but it's definitely not 2, 3.
But that's also a lesson though, when you think. We've been out here 3 hours.
That's yeah, it's a fat fish as well. And puppies there.
Ooh. You could give up. Alright, what you gonna guess?
Like 1.5.
1-4.
1-4 close.
If you could see it.
Get it back in the water. Thank you. Right on one of them posts. One. Get on my fingernail. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. So we made it back to the house. We couldn't do the video, the ending on the water because it got dark. It wasn't the best day, but can't complain. I, caught a fish. A lot of people always post them catching fish, but the reality of it is some days it's like this. It was 96 degrees, water temperature was 88. When it's hot like this, it gets tough. The fish just kind of shut down, and plus all the fishing pressure, so it makes it even harder. But thankfully we got 2 fish in the boat. I lost because he caught a 2-3 and I caught a 1-4, I think 1-4. But that's just how it goes sometimes. You just got to deal with it and keep on fishing. Stay hooked.